Okay, we're going to climb straight out to about 1,500 feet, and then we'll do a right turn and we'll come down. Then we'll make a radio call to that guy who's down there.
Gotcha.
Let him know we're coming in too. All right, here's that.
Check out the biplane.
Crest traffic, Cessna 04 Juliet's departing 33 crest.
All right, you ready to go, Mike?
Ready as I'll ever be.
All right, keep your feet off the pedals here.
They are.
So I'm using a rudder right now. Accelerate. Waiting for airspeed. Airspeed's alive. Feels good. Rotate. Peel off this runway. A little bit of a rise there. Climb out about 70, 75 knots. So now when we're up here flying, your job is to help me look for any traffic. So everybody can look. If you see somebody, just tell me.
Right.
We're at 1,000 feet, looking for 1,500. Once we get above 1,500 feet, we're at a crest traffic pattern.
Gotcha.
That's the important number. We're not going to be anybody's way. Okay, we're going to do a shallow turn to the right, so I'm going to tip the wing up a little bit. I don't see anybody there.
Okay.
I'm giving it rudder to turn. Level out here. So you should see the airport that way.
Yep. Oh man.
Okay?
Yep. It is a bit nerve-wracking for me, I'll be honest.
Oh, I bet. You're doing a good job. Try and get up to make sure we get some nice smooth air for you. 2,000 feet. Close down a little bit here. Probes on. There's the airfield.
Yep.
Close down to cruise power here.
Crest traffic, Cessna 04 Juliet's departing the pattern to the south, currently west of the field, 2,400 crest.
I'm going to go back down here, so now we're going to transmit on that other frequency where that guy is.
Gotcha.
Enumclaw practice area, Cessna 04 Juliet's 8 miles to the north, 2,500 Enumclaw practice area.
He jumps on, tells us where he's at. may have left. There's Lake Taps over there. So this big old like open area here is the green, is Enumclaw. You see that? Where it's like, there's the town of Enumclaw.
Right.
There's Lake Taps. So we're going, you know, backwards on the map, or down on the map. I'm just gonna do a real good thorough scan here because that guy said he was here. I made a radio call to him. He didn't say anything. I don't see him. We're still gonna keep an eye out. Normally when you're in this area, you're just gonna do radio calls every, you know, 5 minutes or so, and just let people know, hey, I'm out here.
Right. Yeah,
He was at 3,000. We'll stay at 2,500, and we'll continue to make a couple of radio calls. We get in this practice area, I'll make a radio call.
gotcha. Yeah, he's either gone or really hard to see right now.
So how high are we right now?
You're at just about 2550.
Yeah, perfect. And we're heading on a heading of
18.
180.
180.
Pretty much south, right?
Right.
Enumclaw practice area, Cessna 04 Juliet. Did maneuvers, 2,500, Enumclaw.
Felt pretty smooth, right?
Yep.
Okay. So why don't you hand me the map here? What I want you to try and do, don't worry about rudder. Just hold the plane pretty much straight and level. Now when you try and do this...
Southeast practice area, Cessna 106 Romeo Alpha, white Cessna, at 1,700 feet. We'll be performing ground reference maneuvers between Lake Taps and Enumclaw. Southeast practice area.
Still don't see.
That's 04 Juliet, white Cessna. We'll remain 2,500 in the practice area. Let us know if you come up.
Roger, we will do that. 6 Romeo Alpha.
They're going to be below us. They're going to be doing circles around. Oh, he's right there. Hard to see airplanes. See him right there?
No. Hey, white Cessna, I got you in sight.
So he's, see that road right in front of me?
Yeah.
He's going to cross that road in about 3 seconds. There he goes, just crossed the road. He's going this way.
Oh, I'm too short.
I know. Okay, so when you try and do this, you're gonna watch this, and it's gonna go up and down, and you're gonna be like, "Whoa, what's going on?" So just try your best, right? I'm not expecting anything crazy. Ready?
Yep.
Don't go lower though. So here you go. It's all you. I just want you to get the feel of what it feels like flying an airplane. Sort of slight turn to the right. Or left, turn it this way a little bit. Go that way a little bit. Pull back a little bit. You're holding pretty good, holding a heading of 180.
Yeah, there's a very fine, a lot like what they try to teach you in driver's ed, you know, those small maneuvers to keep you in between the lane. Or
Yep, I'm just going to put a little bit of rudder in here, we got a little bit of wind.
Okay.
So go ahead and turn this way a little bit, so you're rotating here. Okay, so what I want you to do, there's a mountain over there, there's a hill. So I want you to do a slight shallow turn to the left, which you're comfortable with, and I'll make sure it's fine. And we'll just head that way. Try and maintain that. As you start to turn, it might go down just a tiny, tiny bit because you're losing lift. So I want you to pull back a tiny, tiny bit. Slow turn, probably not so much. There's our descent. Starting to go down a little bit. Good opportunity for a picture. Got this. Go ahead and straighten out here.
a little bit high.
Alright, cool. I'll take the plane for a second.
Have at it?
I got the plane. We always do a positive exchange of control so we know who's flying the airplane.
Right.
So I just want to show you a little bit of the rudder. See how this little ball is a little bit that way?
Right.
If I step on the rudder slightly, I level us out. Now we're actually flying in the wind. If I let go of the rudder, normally you don't have to do this, but for whatever reason right now we got a little bit of it's pushing us a little bit.
Right.
So once you put your foot in that right rudder, towards the bottom of it, and slowly press it, you're going to see the plane move. Pushing it in, so that thing levels out.
Hard to know how much
Yeah, you can push it in.
force.
There you go.
Gotcha.
Okay, let go. Just so you know, I'm going to push the rudder in. We're going to go sideways, okay? Not
Right.
crazy, but I can do this. Watch outside. I'm just turning. I can tilt the wing. We're flying this way. I got the plane sideways.
Enjoy these back series since 55 North Lake Smimmage, northbound 1,500.
And if I go this way, take the plane the other direction.
Right.
See that? So the rudder is just basically helping us coordinate the flight. So I want you to take the controls again. And we're trying to get down to 1,600 feet or 2,600 feet. I'll slow you down a little bit. Let's try and do a turn to the left, and we'll follow this road.
Aiden clock practice area, Cessna 04 Juliet, level 2,600, maneuvering.
That's me just bringing a little bit of the rudder in.
Yeah, the rudder work is...
Now we're to climb. Hear it?
Yep.
Can I hear the engine?
Yep. The rudder work is tough because it's
I heard a dive. Alright, let's do a right or left turn to 360 or 0 on this. A little bit of rudder in on here.
Man, I can't. The rudder is difficult.
Yeah, I got the rudder for you.
Oh, you got it?
I'll do the rudder for you. You just concentrate and get us on a heading. So basically you follow this road going that way. They're doing about a 5-degree bank, maybe 10. Yeah. We'll level out here. We're at about 90 knots. We're cruising along pretty good. You feel a little bit?
Yep.
Let's go down to 2,500. Let's slow us down so it'll help drop the nose a little bit. Just level out. We're still trying to track this road here.
Southeast practice area, Cessna 106 Romeo Alpha, white Cessna at 1,700 feet, performing ground reference maneuvers between Enumclaw and Lake Tapps. Southeast practice area.
Okay, we're going to do a climb now to 2,800 feet. So I'm going to go full power. I'm going to push a little bit of the rudder in. You feel the plane pulls up on you?
Yep.
We're going to level it right about here. Climb at about that altitude, attitude. So we're climbing about 600 feet per second. Now, if you let go of this, what happens? Nothing. You watch. If I wheel this up, see that moves?
Yep.
I'll wheel it back. As you get it to where you want it, about 500 feet per second per minute. We're at 1,000, so push forward a little bit. That's what this trim is doing, so you can take that pressure off. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay. Now let's go down to 2,500 feet. Let's do, actually, let me take the plane for a second. I'm just going to turn us around, okay?
There
So I'm going to do a little bit, I'm going to do more than a 10-degree turn, okay?
Oh,
I'm not going to do anything crazy. I'm just going to check to make sure I have no traffic here. Hold that. We'll do about a 15-degree bank turn here. I go down a little bit here because I don't want to get any airspace issues.
right.
You okay with this?
Yep. Man, that's probably about it though.
Yeah, no, that's no problem. About a 30-degree. Tony didn't want this. Well, maybe we did 30. What I want to do is show you that trim again, but I'm going to have you go into a descent. But I'm going to trim it high, so you'll have to push down to go down. And then I'll have you trim it, and you'll feel that difference. You get kind of closer to mountains, you have the air that pushes up, you know?
Right.
So until you fly over those, you'll feel it.
Enum Clock, Fox area, Cessna 04 Juliet's, maneuvering 2,500 to 2,900 Enum Clock.
Okay, so I want you to go down. Actually, let me get it back up here. I'm going to trim this up a little bit. So push down. So take it down to 2,500 feet. You got to push pretty hard, huh?
Yeah.
Now, wheel that up one click. Feel that pressure go away?
Yep.
Push it up, wheel it up another one.
Oh yeah.
See how that works?
Yep.
So when you're in a climb, then level out. This way.
Gotcha.
When you're in a climb, you don't want to keep hanging on to that. You can just take that pressure right off.
Right.
Okay, see that white building over there?
Yep.
Big one. Let's go fly over there real quick. At 2,600 feet is fine. Hey, good weather, man. Not really bumpy, is it?
No.
You okay? So fly like right about here, because what we're going to do is do a circle around that point, around that building. Those guys are doing ground reference maneuvers. We're going to do a ground reference maneuver. We're going to do it at 2,500 feet. So we're going to do, I'll take the plane for a second.
Hey, plane is yours.
So what we're going to do is that building is going to stay off your right wing, right?
Right.
And I want you to turn around the building, keeping it the same distance. So if this is the building, I want you to kind of fly a circle around it. If you turn really shallow, that's fine, it's a big circle. But if you turn sharp and out, you know, that's what you're trying to kind of accomplish, is a constant radius turn.
Right.
I'll kind of get us set up here, and what you'll do, and I'll help you around the first one. We said 2,500 feet, so we make sure we have 2,500 feet, right? Because there is somebody else in the area. This is a common practice area, so I always want to make some radio calls. This is a maneuver you have to do if you want to pass private pilot. You have to turn around points, they call it. So that's actually the town of Enumclaw. The huge town of Enumclaw.
Yeah.
Okay, so why don't you come on the controls? We're going to walk through it together the first time, and then I'll let you try it all by yourself. I'll do the rudder. You can have your foot on the rudder too. So there's the building. See how close we are to the building?
Yep.
We want to keep basically this distance from the building. Now we're not like blazing here, so it should be pretty easy. We're going to just do a slight turn here. We're going to hold this distance, so get a kind of gauge of what this distance is. Sometimes you might need to come out of the turn, you might need to come back into the turn. You want to keep that distance. You can kind of tell, see where it is on your wing strut?
Yep.
You want to kind of keep at that wing strut. I'll worry about altitude right now. You just watch the turn here. And when you got it, when you want to put more turn in, put more turn in. Or less turn.
Yeah, that's about.
Yeah, you got that nailed. Turn a little more in there. You're actually pretty dang good there, Mr. Martinson.
Well, thank you, sir.
And I'm not even saying that. Truth. I'll come up a little bit just so we get altitude back. Well, no sense need to go through with you. You nailed it. So you would continue to go around and do a full 360. Let's go ahead and fly over Lake Taps there, 2,500 feet. Let's hit the south end of Lake Taps, and then we'll turn and go up the north end of Lake Taps. It's all you, buddy. And as long as we're below 3,000, we're fine. So you keep us at 2,500 feet. We're golden. Seattle approaching so we can listen to them. Look at that, man. Altitude, hey, man, you're on it, dude. Great.
Yeah, the most subtle movements.
Doesn't take a lot.
No, I don't know.
If I was to push in, we'd go, you'd go down. Not like crazy, but go ahead and fly over here. And as we get right about the south end of the lake, we'll turn and just try and fly right up the middle of the lake. As long as we're at 2,500 feet, we're good because the altitude restriction is 3,000. If we go to 3,000, we could run into a Alaska jet. And trust me, I've come across here, and they can come down pretty low. I'll let you try the rudder too a little bit if you want. So push a little bit of the right rudder in. Get that ball centered.
And that's what I don't like.
Just go. I was the same way. You just got to push it
because I have no
reference.
There's no feel.
You're not going to push it too hard, I can tell you that.
Are you on it?
I'm not on it. It's all you. I mean, my foot's there, but now I'm on it, right about there.
Yeah. See that? I thought I was putting. I don't know if it's my shoes because I have dress shoes on, but there's no feel.
So go right up the middle of the lake here. Boats down there. Ready, smile. Go ahead and turn a little bit more to the right here. All right, go level out and go straight here. Alright, so we're going to head back towards Crest. There's a guy over there, over the lake.
Medium cloud practice area, Cessna 04 Juliet's, 2,500 over Lake Taps, north, or departing to the north, medium cloud.
Got a great view of the mountains up here, that's for sure.
Go this way a little bit more here. the Auburn Valley.
That's somewhat disconcerting is this little beeping in the headphones.
Yeah. The radio.
You see Seattle and everything.
Alright, so switch back over to this talking to Crest. Now when I hit the button, we're talking to Crest. We're still listening to the guys behind us, but...
Gotcha.
Alright, you can't see it, but there's a little lake right about over here. There we go.
Crest traffic, Cessna 04 Juliet's 5 miles south. Be maneuvering to the 45 for 33 Crest.
I'm just telling those guys what we're doing. Those towers over there is kind of where Crest is at. There's a lake here. We're coming up this way.
Right.
We hit this lake. We're gonna get into pattern and land back to the north there. Back this way a little bit. So once we get down to that lake, we need to be at, don't do it yet, we've got to be at 1,500 feet, because then we're technically in Crest's traffic pattern.
Gotcha.
And then anybody else that's around that airport, staying in the pattern, whatever, is going to be at 1,500 feet. You don't want to drop onto anybody. You want to get established at 1,500 feet before you enter the pattern.
Oh.
Alright?
Yeah.
You're doing really good, man. There's the racetrack.
Yep. Emerald Downs.
Yep, and it's Auburn Airport is right there too. See?
Oh yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and take the plane.
The plane's yours. I mean, hold.
Yeah, hold that. Anything you wanted to try before we bring it in?
Nope. I'm
Okay.
good.
So as we come in for a landing, there's going to be certain flap settings we'll use, speeds that we're trying to hit. We're going to come in at a 45-degree angle to the airport, which you can't even see, right? Those two towers right there? Straight ahead sticking out. The airport is about, I don't know, 3,000 feet that way. There's some hangars. You can't see them because of those trees.
Right.
Imagine coming at night, you can't see that.
No thanks.
One thing, when we come in for a landing, you might hear the stall horn go off as we're flaring. That's totally normal. It may not happen. Typically it does, because we're trying to stall right as we land. Just don't want to alarm you.
Oh, thanks for the heads up.
I forgot to tell my wife one time, and she was not happy. So now we're looking because anybody else coming in Crest traffic pattern, setting up for a landing, is going to come over this lake from out here somewhere.
Right.
There's a guy taking off from Auburn. There's Auburn's airport right there, just side of the green.
Yep.
We're going to get down to 1,500 feet. It might get a little bit funky, but it shouldn't be too bad. Then we're just going to come over that lake. So what you're feeling right here is these little thermals because they're first heating up a little bit.
Right.
So it's getting about to here. 2,000 feet, it was cool enough that it dissipated. And we're looking at about 1,500 feet here. For traffic, see a guy out there in Auburn's traffic pattern. Don't see anybody coming in.
Crest traffic, Cessna 04 Juliet's on the 45 for 33 crest.
We're going to turn inbound here. That's a riser. Can't even see the airport from here.
Nope.
Right in those trees.
Oh, that's funny feeling.
Huh?
That's kind of funny feeling.
Sorry. The towers again, you can kind of start to see the hangars right there.
Oh yeah.
We were down there flying. There's the runway.
Yep.
This way.
Crest traffic, Cessna 04 Juliet's on a left downwind for 33 crest.
Made 1,500 feet for a second here.
Yep.
Now we're gonna slow her down. Integrate the flaps. Sorry, Mike. Yeah, just a minute. He'll smooth out.
Crest traffic, Cessna 04 Juliet's base for 33 crest. Crest traffic, Cessna 04 Juliet's turning final for 33 crest.
With those trees. I get a little tiny bit bumpy right here.
I'm gonna hold you to the tiny part.
Crest traffic, Cessna 04 Juliet's short final 33 crest. Crest traffic, Cessna 04 Juliet's clear 33 crest.
Alright, you want to put the flaps up? All the way up to the top? Clean out the mixture a little bit. Goes in, probes go off, turn those off. Alright, leave the beacon on. You're going to tack